Once you've unlocked all the skill points in Memories of the Maker, an Apex challenge awaits you, the Bow Master. The challenge for this quest is to craft a legendary bow of exquisite quality, the Energizing Longbow. So I'm going to show you all the materials, how to get your hands on these in no time. So you can unlock the Master Crafter to dramatically boost the armor values and damage output of newly crafted gear. Become the Apex Predator in the endgame of Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. So without further ado, let's get right to it. So for the primary ingredient for this craft, we're gonna need a branch of a Dawnsheen tree. These are most commonly found throughout the Boulderlands biome in the Clouded Forest, and the rare ones are often found at the top of the Stone Sentinels in the southern part of this region. For the first secondary material, we're gonna need a horn of a Hammerhead, which are usually found in the Kinglore Forest in the Bamboo Grove, but we have to search for the rare ones as these drop exquisite quality for this specific craft. These are found near clearings and riverbanks in the Bamboo Grove biome near the Kinglore Forest, and I've got a pretty nice quick travel for this one, a Nahvi camp, which we also use for lionberries. For the final and secondary crafting material, we're gonna need Bast of a shaded Waterweed. These are most commonly found in shallow water throughout the upper plains, but the rare ones specifically for exquisite quality can be found in tranquility bulbs underneath floating mountains. So we're gonna need some of these pots. The absolute best way to spot the highest quality would be to basically hover over them with your Ikran, so you can basically instantly inspect the qualities of these plants. Let's quickly get to the river, see if we can spot a couple more right here. So that is a fine quality, not what we need. That's a purple one. And we've got another exquisite quality. Sweet. For the exquisite harvest, you want to gently pull towards you, a little bit to the right. And this should give you a nice quality exquisite harvest. Anyways, this is where you want to go to the Council Falls, a little bit to the south of the Weeping Steps. Right here, you will have a Nahvi camp called the Lauder's Retreat. If you quick travel to it, unfortunately, there is no fire right here to do resting. But at the very beginning of the camp, you can basically find another one of these spots. If we press and hold, see? We've got another one inside. The previous one I picked up right here was already of exquisite quality. And after that, you can fly down into the south and find a couple more of these. So this is already another exquisite quality. You've got another one right there, also exquisite quality. You've got another one right there. So you can basically keep farming this specific resource in the valley with the floating mountains right above you. So for the Hammerheads, you want to make way to the Silk Woods, specifically southwest of the Gas Harvester Alpha. You'll be able to find a small Nahvi hunter camp, the River's Run. Quick travel to the location and jump down. Head towards the north as this place is surrounded by rivers. If you walk downhill towards the north, you will already instantly find your first river, where you can already come across your first hammerhorns, but if you don't, you can basically call in your Ikran and search in the entire area. What I like to do is go a little bit more towards the south, as this will bring you to a massive river. If we quickly open up the map, this is what it looks like. So south of the camp basically, and look at that. This is where we already have our hammerhorns. We've got one of exquisite, 2 and 3. All 3 are the highest quality possible. So let's take out our heavy bow and snipe down a couple of these big fellas. Voila. Alright, so that's the first hammerhorn right there with a lot of fatty meat, as you can see. There we go. Exquisite hammerhead horn. 26 and a couple more snacks. And a couple more snacks. So once again, an amazing spot to hunt these fellas south of the river's embrace, or basically around the River's Run Nahvi camp. For the Dawnsheen branches, you basically want to make your way to the Cradling Pines, the very first region of the Clouded Forest, and use a quick travel, the Drill Outpost Alpha or the Shoulder Peak Station, as both of them will basically bring you very close to the Stone Sentinels southwest of them, which are these two big fellas right here, on which you want to search for the Dawnsheen trees. If you fly towards the southwest from the camp, the sentinel to the right will basically have a storm glider on top, so I recommend you to go to the one to the left, as this one is much safer to harvest. If you land on top, you will see plenty of these red trees. And these are basically the Dawnsheen trees. Look at that. They already easily come with the highest quality possible. We've got a couple more right here. Press and hold our powers, and that's already an exquisite, a purple, and another exquisite. So you just want to take one of these branches, gently push towards the left, and this should give you a pristine harvest. Of course, for the absolute highest rolls, you want to search these trees during the rain, while if you eat a certain dish, for which I already made a guide, which you can find at the top right of the screen, you will always harvest the maximum quality, which is an insane harvesting hack in my opinion. Alright, so back in the camp, the Sheltering Pines, we're gonna check out the crafting station and search for the longbows. So this is where you should find the Energizing Longbow blueprint. And for this one, of course, first we're going to have to throw in the Dawnsheen Branch. We've gathered different qualities, 53, but 56 is the hands down best one. Be sure to pick up that so you can maximize the stat rolls of this legendary bow. Then we have the shaded Waterweed bust, one of 24 and one of 26, so we're gonna take that one. And finally, an exquisite Hammerhead horn. Some of 26, while the one of 28 is gonna be the hands down best one. But look at that, in total, this gives us a damage of 110 with some pretty nice bonuses. Restores 10% energy after killing an enemy, 8% wildlife damage, 8% weak spot damage, and also 20% damage when your longbow is fully drawn. We're not going to equip this one though, as I already made a much better one, which is basically the Furtive longbow with the right materials harvested, much higher than the Energizing Longbow, for which I already have a full guide at the top right of the screen. Be sure to check it out, as guys, this is a fantastic longbow, the best one in the game you want to craft. Anyways, that's it. Now you should have completed the Apex challenge, the Bow Master. If you now open the Memories of the Maker, you will basically find this skill unlocked. The gear and weapon items you craft are now much more powerful. Newly crafted weapons will deal increased damage, and the crafted gear will also provide increased HP. So let me quickly show you how that works. We just completed the craft of the Energizing Longbow with a roll of 110 in total with the best possible materials we found. So instead of 65, we're going to throw in 53 right here. We're going to throw in that shaded Waterweed Bast and go for that lowest Hammerhead horn. Well, we only have 26 right here. But if we combine all this, look at the new item we craft. It's a 132, a much higher roll than the previous one we've crafted. I mean, this is the old one, 110, and this is the new one. So you can tell that the stat boost is insane for the Apex Memory Master Crafter in Memories of the Maker. Alright, so there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, everything you need to know to craft yourself an Energizing Longbow of exquisite quality. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button and share your favorite weapon in the comments down below. Very much looking forward to hearing which stat roll you got your hands on for this specific bow. Anyways, if you want to see more top tier weapon crafts, be sure to subscribe, as a lot more guides are coming your way. Right now it's 4 AM out. Have an amazing day. I'll check you in the next video or live stream. Take care. Peace.